Hello students, welcome back to class, and we are on New Interchange, Book 2, Unit number 10, and the theme for this unit is, I don't like working on weekends. Can you say that with me? I don't like working on weekends. Okay, weekends, trong sapada, weekends. The NDS at the end of weekends might be difficult to say, so practice saying it after me. We'll say one weekend, so you have to say the D, the weekend, weekends. The S has the Z sound, weekends. So it sounds like we end with NZ, weekends, nz, weekends. Okay, say it after me again. I don't like working on weekends. I don't like working on weekends. I think this is going to be a very interesting unit for you, because we're going to learn a lot of grammar and vocabulary and speaking English and listening to English, but also we're going to learn about jobs, about different kinds of jobs and how you can prepare for a good future. So I think this is going to be a very good unit for you. We're talking about jobs and work, abilities, using gerunds, and statements and response that will agree or disagree. Okay, I think it'll be a good unit for you. And so let me ask you this: what is a good paying job in Cambodia? You think about all of the jobs that you know. What is a good paying job in Cambodia? And so when I talk to students in Siem Reap and I ask them, what do you want to do for work? What do you want to do for a job? Most of them say, I want to teach English, or I want to be a tour guide. Wow, there's a lot of students that want to teach English and want to be a tour guide. Can you make a lot of money at teaching English? How much do you pay? You pay $5 to study English? Well, I don't make a lot of money teaching English. All right, so think about it. What is a good paying job? Think about all the jobs: police, lawyer, moto mechanic, HI. Who makes a lot of money? Well, so I'm going to be telling you about that in a few minutes. And the question is, what kind of a job do you want for your future? What do you want to do in the future? I think that this unit is going to help you maybe focus on the kind of person that you are, the skills that you have, and what kind of job might be, we say, a good fit for you. A good fit is like, remember I told you in last unit, my clothes fit. If I gain too much weight, my clothes don't fit. It means they're too big or too small for me. Fit means to samram, appropriate. What's appropriate for you? We want to find a good job that you will like, and you can make lots of money at that job. And so look at these, look at our unit. The 10 hottest jobs in the United States. Now, this is an old lesson. This lesson is maybe from 10 years ago, maybe even 15 years ago. But still, it gives you an idea. The 10 hottest jobs. What does it mean? Hot job. What's a hot job? What's Cambodian hot news? Or what's fresh news? A hot job is a career or work that has the most job openings for people with the appropriate training. Let me say that again. A hot job is a good job. It's a popular job. We could say a popular job. The hot job is a popular job that there's many opportunities to work at that kind of job for people who have the training, who have the appropriate training. So we can say a hot job, or we can say it is a hot idea. And so a hot idea is a good idea. A hot job is a popular job, a good job. Actually, slang, you can say that talking about a handsome man or a pretty girl, you can say he's hot or she's hot. So that's a slang on saying they're pretty. But this is hot jobs. And so the 10 hottest jobs, the 10 most popular jobs, the 10 jobs that have the best pay, the 10 jobs that are easy to get if you have the skills and if you have the training. And so you can see these are the expected number of new jobs between 1994 and 2005. So this is a little old, but still, it will be interesting for you. And so if you look at the jobs. Say these after me. Teacher, teacher, nurse, executive, computer analyst, computer analyst, truck driver, social worker, lawyer, financial manager, computer engineer, accountant. Say those again after me, and this time I'll try to say them clearly. Teacher, nurse, executive, computer analyst, truck driver, social worker, lawyer, financial manager, computer engineer, accountant. So these were the 10 hottest jobs during the years from 1994 to 2005. And I would say probably in the United States, some of these are still hot jobs. And so look at the chart. This is called a chart. It's called a bar chart, B-A-R. It's called a bar chart. And so a bar chart will compare how many jobs are open for this particular career. All right, let's see if we can say them together, all right? So say it after me. There are 606,020 jobs available for teachers. Let's say it like that. The numbers are a little small. It's difficult for me to read. Maybe it's 606,000. Okay, say it this way. There are 606,000 job opportunities for teachers. There are 473,000 job opportunities for nurses. There are 466,000 job opportunities for executives. There are 445,000 job opportunities for computer analysts. I'm making these words plural. There are 221,000 job opportunities for truck drivers. There are 187,000 job openings for social workers. Be sure and say the plural with me. There are 183,000 job opportunities for lawyers. There are 182,000 job openings for financial managers. There are 177,000 job opportunities for computer engineers. There are 120,000 job openings for accountants. All right, and so that's how we say it, and those are some of the hot jobs. And so a teacher, there's always the opportunity always a job opportunity for teachers. Everywhere in the world, there's always an opportunity to get a job teaching if you're trained and if you're a good teacher. Nursing. There's always job opportunities for nurses, especially as people in your country get older. There is a greater and greater need for nurses. Executive. Executive is the boss. And so you need leadership skills and management skills to become an executive. An executive is a high-level leader. And a computer analyst. The word analyst is a noun, and it comes from the word analyze. Analyze means to be, something like that. So the doctor will examine you. The doctor will analyze your illness. You analyze a problem. And so this is a computer technician and analyst that solves computer problems. Wow, there's always job opportunities for people who can repair computers and who can solve problems, not just with computers, but with printers and with internet problems and everything that has to do with computer technology. There's going to be lots of opportunities for jobs in that career. Truck driver. That surprises me. Truck drivers, I thought, don't get paid much. I don't know, but there's many opportunities available for truck drivers. The truck drivers in Cambodia might not be the best job. A social worker. A social worker is someone who helps people. Someone who works for an NGO, an organization, or they work for a school or a government, and they meet with people and help people solve their problems. They talk to them about their finances, about their family, about their emotional health, and help them get access to programs and services. A lawyer, of course you know a lawyer, May TV, and so there's many job opportunities always because people need a lawyer sometimes for land, for buying things, for starting businesses, and so a lawyer is a good job and a high-paying job. A financial manager. There are always, every business, every company, they need someone who knows about finances. A financial manager is not just an accountant or a bookkeeper, but he's a manager. And so an accountant is someone who keeps track of the finances. How much money do we have coming in? How much money do we have coming out? That's an accountant, similar. But a financial manager is a manager that oversees all of the finances, that manages all of the finances. Not just how much we have and how much we spend, but oversees the plans for the future. And a computer engineer. Computer engineer is different from a computer analyst. A computer engineer is not a chiang computer, but a computer engineer is someone who designs computers. Doesn't repair computers, but they design computers. And remember, your phone is a computer. Your iPad, your tablet is a computer. And this, what I have right here, is a computer. And so a computer engineer design. So this is somebody who thinks about technical things and details. And an accountant. An accountant is the person similar to bookkeeper, but an accountant has more experience and more education, who helps oversee the finances of a business or an organization. All right? And so it says, talk about these questions and complete the task. Does any of this information surprise you? That these are hot jobs? Does it surprise you that being a teacher is a hot job? Does it surprise you that being a nurse is a hot job? The only one that surprises me is a truck driver. I was surprised that a truck driver is a popular job, and even a social worker. I was a little bit surprised. What jobs are hot in your country? Well, I asked Mr. Google, what are the hot jobs in Cambodia? And this is what Mr. Google showed me. So if you look on your screen, these are the 10 highest paying jobs in Cambodia for 2021. The 10 highest paying jobs in Cambodia. So say it after me, all right? So the 10 highest paying jobs in Cambodia. Surgeons and doctors, these are all plural, so you have to say the S at the end. Surgeons and doctors get $3,075 per month. Lawyers get $8,380,000 a month. Chief executive officers earn $7,400,000 per month. Real. Chief executive officers earn $7 million. Wow. Chief executive officers earn $7,400,000 real per month. Orthodontist make $6,660,000 real per month. An orthodontist is somebody like a dentist, but more than a dentist. Pilots earn $4,930,000 real per month. $1,232. Judges earn $10,400,000 real per month. Bank managers make $7,890,000 real per month. Chief financial officers make $6,900,000 real per month. The salary of college professors is $5,920,000 real per month. $1,480. Marketing directors make $4,440,000 real per month. So this gives you an idea of some of the hot jobs in Cambodia. But to be a surgeon or a doctor, you have to study for a long time. To be a lawyer, you have to study for a long time. Chief executive officer, that would be the same as an executive in our lesson. An orthodontist. Orthodontist is a doctor. You have to study a lot, but he's a doctor for teeth. A pilot, wow, an airplane pilot makes $1,232 per month. Judges, you have to study a lot to be a judge, but they make a lot of money. Bank managers, to become a bank manager, you have to start off as a bank teller. You usually have to start at a low position and work up to a high position. Don't think that you can study 4 years or 8 years at the university and immediately make a lot of money. No, usually you have to start at the bottom and you work your way up. And so these are some of the job opportunities, the high-paying jobs in Cambodia for you to think about. Marketing directors, Turkati Psa, college professors. So you can think about these different job opportunities. All right, and so let me share this with you. You can see the screen now. These are 5 skills that you need to find a good job. This comes from me. This comes from my experience in Cambodia and outside of Cambodia. My experience as a boss, as a director, as a trainer, as a teacher. 5 skills that you need to get a good job. Number 1, you need to speak, read, and write English, and maybe Chinese. You need to know how to use a computer. You need to know how to use Microsoft Word Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, and Microsoft Outlook. You need to learn how to type in English and Khmer. You need to learn how to type fast in English and Khmer. You need to know how to work in an office situation. You need to know how to come to work on time, follow instructions, communicate above, below, and laterally. Laterally means beside you. Communication. So you need to study communication skills, and you need to learn how to work in an office. You need to learn how to organize your time and make a schedule. You need to know how to work together with a team. You need to know how to organize your time. You need to know how to manage and lead. And so these are 5 skills that you need. So when you think about your future, when you think about your education, you need to study English and probably Chinese. You need to know how to use a computer, and you need to know how to use all of these apps, all of these programs on a computer. You need to know how to type fast in English and Khmer, and Chinese probably. You need to know how to work in an office situation. You need to know how to work with a team. And you need to know how to manage and lead. So look at this slide. This is the education that you need to get a good job. You need to read, write, and speak English. You need to study one lesson until you are fluent. Don't study too fast. My experience is Cambodians study too fast and they don't get it. They don't understand it. They don't apply it. And so don't study too fast. You need to learn computer. Those are the skills, the education. You need to take computer classes, and you need to know, not just take the class, but you need to know how to use these programs. You need to know how to use the internet. You need to know how to find things on the internet, how to find information, how to research. You need to study finances. You need to know how to use and to calculate money. You don't need a high degree in finances, but you need to know some about finances. And so you need to know management, principles of management, and how to be an organized person. This is very important. You need to study management. You need to study leadership, how to lead and relate to people. So these are 6 skills. These are 5 skills and 6 kinds of education that you need. Let me tell you this. In 2018, in Phnom Penh, there were 1,000 job opportunities. There were 1,000 job openings for youth in Phnom Penh, but only a couple hundred got jobs. Why? Because they lacked 3 skills. They lacked leadership. They lacked knowing how to work together with a team, how to relate to other people in a group. And they lacked strategic planning. And so these are issues. These are problems. And so you need to develop those skills. Leadership, working together with a team, strategic planning, and the other skills and pathway of education that I've recommended. So as you think about your future, and really someone needs to open a school that teaches these things right here. All right? And so that is the lesson for today. And I hope it was a little interesting for you. And I hope that you're going to really study, that you're going to say it after me, you're going to practice the vocabulary, you're going to listen to the video and watch the video at least 2 times, maybe 3 times, because the first time that you watch or listen, you don't remember. And so do it again and practice saying these new vocabulary words and practice saying these sentences. And we'll meet together in the next lesson.